This should be dirty. Multi dirty. Remember when you think about it? Yeah, it's weird thing about the movies for that. It's very smart.
So I don't know if Kevin's let everybody know or not, but it turns out that my online brackets rotate differently than my paper bracket does, and it will not let me put them in the way my paper bracket does, so I'm only going to be updating the winner's side. It's the only thing that of course will stay the same. Sorry about that, but I have to keep the paper bracket here the way it is. Looks like Simon's going to break. Simon is one of our neighbors to the north, one of the Canadians that came down to play this tournament. He's been playing around in the Northwest for many years. Doesn't make it down to the bigger tournaments in the state very much anymore. I gotta go do my TD duties. I will be right back, guys. here. He's playing it two-way. Makes the bank. He's got a shot on that floor right now, so he's hooked him behind. Shorty. And, take a jump over this ball. I would play it in that upper right hand corner if I'm going to jump at this ball. I think a lot better things can happen if you jump it to the right. Possibly, if you hit it short, comes down table, and the cue ball could possibly end up behind the ball. What a shot, he drilled it. Sorry guys, I didn't have any angle to be able to see it, but he drilled that shot. And the ball went back and forth, stayed down at the other end of the table. And he's apparently more comfortable. That's why I like shooting at the other corner. You're cutting the ball a little bit thinner. It's going to glance off the side rails and stuff. And he makes the ball come down for that 4-9 combination. I like the billiard here. He's going to play the 9.
Guys, hey, let's listen to you. That's hilarious.
California, 3 to 5.
What do you want to win? California? Number 8. 3.
I got $50 off 3.
Suzanne, we actually do have one, quite nice one.
Don't sign in here. Sign in here, that way you'll stay signed in when you refresh.
But we do not use it right now. When we go to bigger tournaments, if we have a place like a rack that we can put it up in, we would do that.
Is that last week?
This week, it's not.
That's what they did.
Well, while Sherry goes and makes a correction on the tournament board, I am Rebecca Easley, being joined very shortly by Kevin Ross, and we have Simon Pickering and Jr.
Hello there.
Hello, Kevin.
How's it going?
I was just attempting to pronounce Junior's last name. I've always just called him Junior. But it looks like he just made a nice hit on that, too. Unfortunately, he's left a really good shot for Simon.
Well, he's looks like he's left he's straight in, left him straight in on the 2, cue ball on the rail, so he can't really draw back for the 3. So he can make the 2, but he's not going to have an easy shot on the 3 afterwards. So that's going to make it a bit difficult.
Now you can see him jacking up. Now, Kevin, you were right. This is a very tough shot for him.
So he's just electing to leave it just a long, tough shot on the 3.
Yeah.
Had no alternative.
Don't forget. And that was no problem for Junior. Did he get shape on that 4?
Yeah, he's come up short.
He's looking at the kick shot. And then now looking at the safety, I believe.
He's hit that pretty nicely.
Yes, he did. Simon's got his work cut out for him. He can see a bit. Can he? Do we have the other angle?
No.
We don't have the other angle right now.
No. What's up with you, Strong?
Again, it's a long shot, but he's not on. Junior is not on the rail this time, so he has the option to work with some draw to get back up to that 5.
He has a little bit of angle, so he can force this to the side rail and then spin down. He's actually gonna want to spin this down long. He's wanting to come to the end rail.
Well, got the right lead, but didn't get the shot. I hate it when that happens. 4-ball is still a challenge. I look for a possible bank shot, which could be a 2-way. He can get safe or make the shot and... Okay, he decided to cut it. I guess it was further off the rail than I thought.
That was a nice shot.
That was a beautiful shot.
Perfect position on the 5 here. That's the 6 ball.
I don't mind being wrong on that one.
That's the 6 ball right next to the cue ball.
Yes. Nice shape there.
Yeah, as long as he can comfortably reach around that 8 ball, he should be fine.
And 8 in the side that he's looking at right now. And he'll want an angle on the top side of the 8 so he can get to the 9. Well, now if he takes it in the side, he's got to go all the way up and down, or he's going to go up to that top corner. Oh. Right out the pocket. That side pocket. And spitting balls out. Unfortunate for Simon. Junior taking full advantage here. Yeah, puts another...
So he goes up 2-0.
Exit.
Just alt tab again.
I learn something new every day. Okay, it looks like our boys are taking a short break.
Yeah, so it's a little behind in the chat. Several minutes ago, Suzanne asked if we have a TriCaster. I do have a TriCaster, but it's sitting at home in my office, kind of just sitting around the floor. No, I'm not using it for this tournament. I'm using a custom-built computer that I built for this. Looks like some people are having problems with Adobe updates. I refresh my page, I've lost most of my chat history now. I don't know what's going on.
Adobe updates. That could be indicative of the expiration of Windows XP. If you all are using Windows XP, those are going to pop up when you're watching any kind of video. I know I'm getting it myself because I'm stuck with XP.
It looks like he's made 2 balls on the break. It's got kind of a long shot on the 1. This looks like... Is that the 4 under the 9?
No, it's the 2.
That's the 2 ball down under the 9?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the 4 ball in the upper left up there. Okay, so, well, if he makes this 1, he should have pretty,
Almost natural shape to that
Yeah.
2.
it's 7,
1,
8.
2, 3 rails maybe?
Yeah, top rail, side rail, and then this bottom rail.
Mm-hmm.
And it does. Who's coming? Who's okay?
Like that.
Piggy's left it safe. Yes.
Yes, Simon is hooked on that 8 ball. And that is far too close to jump. Correct?
If that 8 ball has him hooked, I don't think he can jump over it.
And it looks like he's going to have to go more than 1 rail here. Unless he puts some serious right-hand English on the shot, which looks like he's doing. And
That was a nice effort.
yes, it was. Nice hit. Okay, and Junior is back up the table. I like the 1 in the side. But it's going to be hard to control the ball. I think he's going to go up into this bottom corner. Junior's just a hair off.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And Simon just has to barely tap this ball, leave it right there for the 2 ball. And then he's going to draw it back to that side rail where he's standing for the 4 ball. But he'll want some angle so he can get back to the center of the table for the 6. Looks like he's straight in on that. So he's going to stop that ball or draw it back. I would draw it back for the 6. But it looks like he's just going to tap the 4 in and take the 6 up the corner. Just like that. Now, it looks like that 7-8 is wired. There is a tiny bit of space between them. But it looks like he's going to go for the far side to not take this combo. So maybe it isn't as wired as it looks from this angle. And boys need to shake the cobwebs out. Junior is looking at a breakout here, taking a 6 ball, rather than playing position as is. And that's looks like he has a right angle. Let's see what he does. Just a light tap. And he has a long shot on that 7. Stop it right there for the 8 ball. Roll forward for the 9, and he should have this wrapped up. I'd like to take this time to thank Randy and the folks here at Paradise Billiards for hosting this event, and Harry Plattis for sponsoring the event, Damian Pompanic and Sherry Ross for planning all of this in memory of Bill Cress. And if y'all come down here, there are several pictures displayed around the room, old pictures of Bill that are absolutely wonderful to look at, to share the memories. And the pool players here are here in support of Bill. They love pool, but they love Bill, and this is how they come together and celebrate what I love about the pool community. I'd also like to thank Q Sports International, CSI, for donating the magic routes. And we have Dave Jones here with a cue that he is raffling off. Part of the proceeds are going to go directly to Bill Cress's family to help offset the medical expenses, which I think is a beautiful thing. The raffle is going on all weekend till tomorrow, when we will draw that just before the final. So you still have a chance to get tickets. Alright. So, Simon is at the table. And unfortunately just gave Junior ball in hand with the...
Alright.
I don't know, he's going to attempt the 2-9. Ride the 9.
Yeehaw. Alright, my headset doesn't seem to be turned up as loud as the other one was. Let's see, is this better?
That sounds pretty good.
That's louder. Alright, so, where are we? Is the score 2-0?
Junior attempting that 2-9.
Is the score still 2-0? Is that still the right score?
No, it is not. Junior just won 1-1. He is up again.
Alrighty.
So Simon is looking at that 3, and it is hard to tell from this spot if it goes past that 7. It does not look like it does.
Doesn't look like the 3 goes. You might have a better than the 7 off the 3, possibly. He's looks like that's what he's playing position on. Oops, sorry.
Now the trick here is to make sure he leaves a shot for himself
Yeah,
on that 3.
That's pretty critical, and the 3 is going to go to the left, the cue ball is going to go to the right. Okay, he's
and he hit that firm enough to pop that 3 out of the danger zone.
He
nice shot.
did an excellent job on that, definitely. So he can shoot this in the side. He can he's going to follow. He could draw to the side rail and back out, or he could follow. He's going to follow down. That's fine. He's straight in on the 4. That's the 6 up there on the side rail. So the 5 to the 6 to the
8 back up here, frozen on.
To the 8. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Well, that's one of the tricky parts. He's already taken care of one of them. He's left himself kind of a funny angle. If he follows forward, he's might be bumping the sage there. Maybe that's by design. Alright, he's left himself enough angle. He can shoot this in the corner with some bottom left and
bring the cue ball back over to the other side rail.
Down to the end rail, probably. Got a little too much on it and ended up right on top of the 8. Whoops.
I favored coming across the table more on that shot. But he has an opportunity for a really nice save. Send the cue ball all the way up to the other side of the table.
Yeah, ideally he wants to be on the other side of the 9.
9 ball, almost there. Well, by no means easy, but also not impossible.
He's to the table, where he probably shouldn't have even been to the table. That was kind of an unforced error there on Simon's part, ended up on top of the 8 like that. So, and Junior's pretty good at these long thin cuts, so I actually think he's going to shoot at this.
He is deliberating. Okay.
No, I turned my head for a minute and Simon has ball in hand. I missed what happened.
I think that was a miscue. but it looked like he tried to do something fancy, and it didn't work out. I don't know what he was attempting there.
All right.
And Simon's on the board.
Simon's break. Oh,
Unfortunately scratched, and he left a cluster.
yeah, I can't tell if that 5-8 is lined up or not for the corner. I also can't tell if the 5 is in that bottom left corner past the 8. I don't know if he can get the cue ball in there to make the 5. I don't think so. That 5-8 might be lined up. Stand up and look. No, it is not.
Okay, thank you.
The 5-8 is not lined up.
So he's going to actually need to rearrange that just a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to rearrange the furniture. And plus that 3 doesn't look like it goes by the 7, so but he does have the 2 ball right there. So he's probably going to play the 1, the 2 for shorts for the backside of the 3. 3 down in this corner, and then probably just play safe off of the 5, breaking out that cluster while at the same time playing safe. Probably just come off the side of the 5, sending the cue ball back up table maybe. Just don't want to leave any type of 5-9 billiard combination.
Exactly. He's choosing his angle there. Oh, the little love on the backside of that shot doesn't hurt him one bit. Oh, long rail, maybe playing the billiard on the 3-9.
So yeah, he's going to try
kick
to
combo is always fun.
Yeah, he's going to kick into the 3, but I don't think he's going to. I don't think he's going to move the 9 very much.
Aha!
And
That's even nicer.
Yes, everything's looks like everything's broken up pretty well now, and did not leave a shot for Junior.
Yep, the 6 clears into either this left corner. Oh. Okay. He rearranged the furniture again.
Now it's now it's really rearranged.
And Simon has the advantage with ball in hand to make quick work of this rack now that all the problems are solved.
Well, he did come up a little bit funny on this 6. He's going to have to, looks like he's going to have to go to the end rail and back. Actually, looks like he's shooting the 6 in the corner.
Yep.
Nice shot, and he's pretty well back in line now. Just bring the ball back to the middle of the table, some bottom left English. Looks like he can draw back over for the 9 in the same pocket.
And just like that.
Just gotta remember to leave it where you can reach it.
Excellent. And Simon is now at 2.
Got potential for a triple pound. One more race. 3 weeks.
And this is a winner break format, which should speed things
Yes,
up.
it is.
Keeps things moving fast. And using the magic rack. Well, looks like he has pocketed 2 balls on that break. And one kind of got funky. With that 3 and 4 down there.
Yeah, got a little bit of work to do here.
Yes.
Alright, so is this a shot after a break? Does he have a push shot available?
Yes, there is a push.
Not that I have any idea where you push to. It's going to have to be somewhere at that end of the table, I would think. Problem is, anywhere at the end of the table, they can play a pretty easy safe on you, so that's not really such a good idea.
Quite the dilemma, but he is opting to push.
Yeah, he's leaving him a window here between that 3 and 4, I think that is.
Now, would you take this one or would you give it back if you were junior?
If I thought I could play him safe behind this 3, I would take it, but that looks where the cue ball is. I don't like it. I'd probably give it back.
That's my first instinct as well.
Gets a nice big bounce. Then he's gonna. Hey, that's not a bad shot. Now, if he can kick to the end rail, he can kick behind one and let the cue ball drift over behind this 3-4 while kicking the cue ball up table. If he can get around that 3, which it looks like he can.
Looks like a natural angle into the rail for that one from that position. Oh, and he nicked the 3. A little closer than it looked, than it appeared. All right. So
I do that sometimes when I'm pretending the ball isn't there, but sometimes it really is there. Alright, came up a little short on this 3. I think he may have hit that 1 a little slower than the 1 because the 1 barely went in. He overspun that. Ooh, he went in.
little hang time there. Now, I watch Junior play Wednesdays and Fridays almost every week down at Malarkey's in Tacoma. And he is a very consistent player. His stance, his pre-shot routine, if you notice the shots that he has rattled, his pre-shot routine was not the same.
Okay.
Once he relaxes into his regular stance, his regular pre-shot routine, he's virtually unstoppable, in my opinion.
Well, he's put a nice stroke on that ball and got down to this 5 ball nicely. So he could try to just come up 1 rail straight towards the 7 for the 7 in the upper right corner, or he could draw this 2 rails for the 7 on the side. And he's drawing 2 rails for the 7 on the side.
No, he's on this side of it, so
He can just stop it there. He doesn't have to go to the end
I
rail.
thought he'd have to go to the end rail.
He could have shot it soft and just kept the cue ball right in the vicinity that it already was, but why shoot it soft when you can shoot it hard?
Yeah, and that seems to be what Junior does favor.
Alright,
But
nice.
if you notice,
Nice
his
forward
pre-shot
shot.
routine differed just slightly then. So
I didn't notice that I didn't notice it even had a pre-shot routine on that shot. Are you saying that's the problem?
no, I'm just saying that I think when he's more relaxed and he's not thinking about anything else, he is on his game. And he seems to be rattling some pockets, and I think that might be part of it. Wow, that was a beautiful bank shot, Simon, to tie this match up.
Nice shot, all tied up. Thank you, Suzanne. I was just about to say, we are Kevin Ross, Rebecca Easley commentating right now.
Hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you in the chat. Wow. That was a powerful break, but unfortunately dry and left Junior lined up on that 1-5.
Yeah, this is it's got a really nice spread here and a nice shot to get started with. And I don't know what just happened there.
Simon taking full advantage of getting back to the table.
So Rebecca was from Southern Oregon,
Yes,
and now she's living near Tacoma.
yes, in Federal Way. And loving it up here. Yes.
Alright, you can just roll this 3 in, or
Fire it in.
Or fire it
and
in.
Bring it back around 3 rails for that 4-ball. And I anticipate something equally
well, looks like
dazzling.
just straight draw, straight back.
Wow. Nearly the full length of the table on that shot. That was beautiful.
Alright, so the 6 is there and the 7 is right there, so shoot, stop, shoot, stop. It's
A
looking
little follow on this one to bring it right up the side rail. Got
yeah, so just pop out just a few inches. He's going to want to get above the 8. I don't think he's going to want to just stop here. I think he's going to move the 8 up probably about a foot in that. I mean the cue ball up table about a foot for the 8. This looks pretty good. Looks like he can draw straight back.
yes. Just like that, folks.
Just like that. And Simon takes the lead for the first time in the match. 4-3.
And this is an A-side match, in case anyone didn't know that.
And B-side matches are races to 7, in case anyone wants to remind the players of that. since we just had a match. We just had a B-side match that played Race to 9.
Oh no.
Fortunately, the person who got the 9 first was also the same person who got the 7 first, so it wouldn't have mattered either way.
Okay. Just played 2 extra games if they didn't have to.
More than 2, but yeah.
Oh no.
Several more than 2.
Oh no. You always double check that bracket board, players. Oh.
I thought it was just going to hang there. And it's going to line up on this 9. So given this layout of balls, I have a feeling he's going to go for this 9.
I think so.
Nice shot.
Nicely done. Yeah.
5-3, Simon.
That would be lovely, Sherry Ross, keeping the tournament on time. If that's possible with this many players in a race this long.
As little behind time as possible.
Yes. We are clipping right along, though. With this full field of 64. Got it? Gonna go? Try again.
Alright, so he has a shot on this one. It looks to me like he can roll this one and still have a shot on this too. Now, Junior doesn't really like to roll shots, but he did that time.
Maybe he couldn't see quite enough of it because of that 7.
He hit the 1 too full, so he could see plenty of it.
Okay. Thank you. Now you got that backwards. Alright.
So the 5 ball's in kind of a tricky spot, but he has the 4 ball there to get position on it, so he just wants to have position to the right of straight in on the 4. Okay, he went to the left of straight in. I was thinking he'd want to shoot the 5 in the same pocket as the 4, but
it must clear the 8 down there.
It must. He's played position for the 5 in that upper left, so it must go by the 8. Okay, don't want to get straight. Got to be able to get back up to the 6.
Yeah, looks like he's left himself a nice angle.
Okay, he didn't have as much angle as he wanted, so he had to go forward 2 rails. Instead of just coming straight up 1 rail straight at the 6. Now he's got a thin cut on the 6 here. He's going to have to go back and forth a couple times here for the 7 ball. Staying away from the side pockets. He's done that quite nicely. He's perfect on this 7. He can draw towards the center of the table just a few inches to make it for the 8 ball. And he can just bounce up the 8 in the other corner.
Now Simon has a very nice controlled slow roll shot, although he did end up a little short on that one. He
came up short on this one. He's got a bit of a tough cut here to that corner. Over the side, nice shot.
Wow, did not see him going that way.
Well, the angles are sometimes deceiving on the monitor here.
Yes, they are.
So Simon goes up now to 6-3, increasing his lead.
It is definitely, he has definitely found his stride. You get that zone, you find that zone. And Junior's got his work cut out for him to work his way back now.
Oh, he's hit those hard.
And
Made the one. It looks like he has a 2 on the side. And,
not too many problem balls except this.
I don't know if he can float between the 9 and 6 for the 3. Actually, looks like that 7's going to be right in his way.
That's exactly what he's looking at.
Well, if you know you're going to hit the 7, and just plan for it and hit it hard enough to keep the cue ball moving, I think. If you know you're going to hit the 7, you don't want to hit it soft like that.
However, he may have a kick to this combo in the side. He's going to attempt it.
Safe. Oh.
That's not any player's favorite place to shoot out of, that bottom corner. Buried.
That's a pretty tough spot. But the only thing I see here is just roll the 3 ball over to that side rail over behind the 9 and bringing the cue ball down about where his Q-tip is right now.
Looks to be what he's looking at. I'm going to step out for just a quick second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright guys, I'm sending Kevin on a break. Kim Jones in the house now. We got Rebecca back.
Hi, Sherry.
Hello. Miss Jones is here. All my friends come in to save us.
Yes.
So, what do we got going? Simon's just 3 ball. Just barely grazed that 6. And he's still okay on the 4.
But the 5 does not clear the 8.
It doesn't clear the 8. He's looking at shooting it over in the other corner. He's going to want to, I think, come below the 9. well, from where we are, it would actually be above the 9.
Yes. Or run into the 9.
Or run into, yeah. He's going to go between them. That was a really nice effort to get over there. I thought he'd just come below the 9 and accept a little bit tougher angle, which if he had gone there would have been a little bit easier than this angle.
Yeah, it looks like he is going to try to play this combo, but it could be a two-way shot.
Yeah.
He could get safe on this. But being up over the 9 ball makes it much more difficult.
Looks like Cindy might have left a hair on the table. No.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't one of Simon's or Junior's.
No. If y'all want to know who's going to be coming up next, we're going to have Dan Louie and Ed Hobbs.
Look at that beautiful save he just pulled.
Nice. He just locked him up on that ball.
It does not appear he can get to that with one rail. I favor going the exact opposite way he's facing up to this top rail too, and going back down.
He's looking to see if there's a difference between throw and spin. And then that's in the stroke that you put on the ball. You can put the same, if you're like a lot of pool players measure in tips of English from the center of the ball, and you can put the same amount of English as you do spin and get twice or even 3 times the effect out of it, because simply with the stroke that you're applying to the ball. And Junior apparently didn't think even with some spin that he would be able to get it down table. He's looking at coming 2 rails off of this. And if he hits it short, he can come off of the end rail and into the back of the 5 ball as well. He just missed it.
Well, this match has certainly turned to Simon's favor.
Yeah, Simon, he hasn't been around a lot. For a few years he was around and then he wasn't. And just this last couple of years he started coming down to the States again and playing. I heard that pool is actually slower in Canada than it is here. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he came down from Canada for this event.
Yes.
Oh, we have a player from Arizona that came up, and some players from Oregon.
Yeah. I heard there was somebody else, like from, what was it, Linda was saying from even further, maybe it was CN was Canada. But yeah, Marnie T came in from Yuma, Arizona. We have Simon from Canada, Lance Mason's from Canada, so is Stan Toronto. We had a group of like 4 or 5 guys that drove up here from Eugene, Oregon, and picked up, well, some of them started there and picked up more on the way up.
And Linda Carter's from Southern Oregon.
Yep.
People are coming from all around to pay tribute to Bill Cress for this memorial tournament. And
he's very deserving. I would hope to be one of those people that when it's time for me to go, that everybody says, let's put together a memorial tournament. It was nice for his family to see that he was somebody that was worthy of that.
Yes. Rosie, his sister, gave a beautiful speech at the beginning of the tournament and said she understood that this pool community is this family. It warms your heart.
Yeah, it does. And that little run out there, Simon was at 7-3.
Alrighty. Is this, I gave him a new magic rack earlier in this match. It seems to be racking a little bit better than the other ones were.
Simon has not made a ball.
No, he has broke dry almost every time, but he has gotten the advantage back very quickly.
I was about to find out if this one passes the 2. It looks like it does, and it does. Straight in the hole. Junior may just try to lag this up onto the backside of the 3 and shoot straight up. Yeah,
Yep.
that 9 ball in the way was kind of impeding his ability to shoot it up, to shoot it into this lower right-hand pocket.
Now, Kevin and I were just discussing how Junior favors the harder shots. However, 2 in a row, 3. He's got to hit this one nice and soft.
Okay.
And
Is he overrun it? No, not
too
really.
bad. He needed the angle to get back up over for the 5 in the side.
And he may just stun this down towards the center of the table, not even use
Oh,
the rail. That's a lot of players favor that. If you don't have to, if you don't move something, you don't have to. You don't. Some people play you don't go to a rail if you don't have to, because you're not going to be frozen to the rail if you don't go to the rail.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, does a 7 pass the 8? It may not.
If it does, it's really tight. Junior just came down here to look at it. You'll see players look at it from both sides. If it's real tight, from one angle, you might be able to see a little bit better than the other.
Yes, it doesn't go. I was looking at coming up to the top side of the 7 and shooting back down table.
And he was just looking to see, does he want to overhit this ball or underhit this ball? Because if he overhits it, if he overhits it, he ends up with a pretty squirrely shot. If he underhits it coming down for the 7 up in the corner, he can just drop it in the side pocket, and that's what he was looking at. What was that angle going to be like for getting him the next shot on the 8 ball?
Well, it looks like he's going to put some draw.
He's going to try to draw it straight out. That is a nice stroke. That's that Filipino stroke.
Yeah.
That choo-choo windup that
Did you
they
see
have.
His stick actually bowed on that just a bit.
They hit it good.
Hit that perfect.
And
Junior's back in this match, folks.
It ain't over till it's over. He doesn't like the bank shot. I guess he's not feeling confident on them. If you play on the diamond tables, which a lot of us do, this bank's truer than the diamonds do. It doesn't straighten out. And it's actually the shot that I think most people would shoot here, because you can hold if you're confident in your banks, you can hold your cue ball for a nice shot on the 8 afterwards. He was able to kill this with some inside English and end up with a nice shot on this 8 ball.
And then undercut that.
And then he shoots that so quick, and I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and you hit the shot, but maybe even the shot before, he may have hit it better than he even expected to. And
well, I brought up a point earlier that when his pre-shot routine changes, that's when he makes a mistake, and it looks like he's giving that to Simon.
I put Simon on the hill. There's so many of these guys that, you don't care what the score is. They are never out of this match until that last ball drops.
Yep. Like matches last night that kept us here very late.
Yeah, you're looking over at it, and they got a match going, and the score is 8-5 or 8-6, and everybody, not only do you expect the guy on the hill to win, you kind of want him to, so that everybody can leave, and you get every last game possible out of it, and the person that was behind comes back and wins. And you can ask Ford, who runs tournaments around here for forever, and other people. That's generally the way it happens. When you want to get out of there, they're not going to let you.
No, they're not. But it's all about the game, and all of them have a passion for the game. That's why we play it.
Yep. Suzanne, thanks for those the stats there on Simon. I just know the guy's a great player, and he's been around for forever. Did not know that stat. Thanks for the info. Okay. Simon has got. Probably, I would expect him to just roll this one ball in. If this way, if you don't cut it enough, it's going to hit the end rail and come to the side rail and not leave a shot. So that's the 2 ball.
Oh, and he got luck.
Yeah,
got a little love.
Got a little roll. So,
now it is the 2 ball. It's with the 8.
With the 8 in the corner. I thought he would just roll that in, which would have given him a nice shot on the 2 afterwards. He ended up hooking Junior here, but you hit it easy. You end up leaving him, on the rail, and the best thing he's looking at is a bank shot. Junior almost kicked that ball in 2 rails.
And Junior got a little love on that shot too.
He's hooked Simon.
Simon looks like he's pulling out the jump cue.
He is, and this might be the first time I get called up to watch it hit. Or not. I know if it was me and somebody was jumping at a ball like this close, when you're jumping, your aim is altered considerably, and I would want somebody watching it.
Well, we can both tell that was a clean hit on that one.
Yeah. It's
solid.
Yeah, but it still could.
It could have.
So very close, and the call goes to the shooter.
Now, Junior has a tough angle, a steep angle on this one, trying to keep it there for the 2, and he may have created the only window he could have made.
Yeah. And,
between that 7 and 4.
Well, but the 2 ball is the other end of the table, and he's got a lot of traffic to maneuver. Yeah, there was so much stuff to get through there that it was kind of, you just hope you can see the ball so that you can play safe afterwards. If you get down there, you get down there and get a shot, but you got to be able to see it, and he can see it.
Yeah, and I predict he's going to send the 3 ball back up here to this rail closest to the camera and leave the cue ball behind the 5 and 6.
And he's going to attempt to put it up behind me.
There he did. A little easier than I anticipated.
And he's left Simon an opening that a lot of good things can come from kicking this 3 ball and hitting it on the upper side. People are starting to get a little antsy, starting to get a little louder in here.
And as the hour goes later, the more beers have been consumed, and
pretty soon some people are going to be out of the tournament, and then they're probably going to be. Some people either consider it celebrating in the drinking bracket or licking their wounds. I don't know.
Either way, it works because everyone is here to have a good time. And unfortunately, Junior came up short on that. Yeah. It was hard to tell from this angle because his back was in the way if he rattled it or if it just came up short.
Something's happened with the wire to the other camera, and I can't even get that other angle right now. Hopefully Kevin will be able to figure it out later this evening so that we can have it back up again.
For the final rounds tomorrow.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think Simon's going to go a couple rails with this and shoot the 5 ball in the same corner he's shooting the 4 in right now. Go forward a couple rails. No? He just decided to...
The side pocket was the easier.
Yeah. I think he's going to roll forward with this. He's going to just want to roll forward with it. It looks like the 6 ball might have been in his way if he rolled with it.
And then left him an odd angle on the 6. Right now he's lined up in the side pocket.
Yeah, just perfectly. He's going to go forward a couple, 3 inches with this ball, maybe even a little bit further than that, but I see going a little bit forward.
Now, with the 8 ball hanging right in the pocket, this is not a risky combo. He just has to hit it very gently and leave a 7 right there. Oh, and he hit them both at the same time.
Or just make both of them.
And their junior has conceded the match to Simon.
Yep. And that Simon 93 net coming up next. We are going to have Ed Hobbs and Dan Louie.
Oh, that should be a great match. All right, we will